The fire burns low tonight, and even the old gods grow quiet when winter lingers too long. So tell me, do you remember us? And frost in our hair. Do you remember the nights in the mead halls when grief sat beside us like another chair? You called our names through storm-heavy darkness, asked us to stand where the cold rivers ran, and we came laughing, bruised and exhausted, still more faithful than most mortal men. We walked beside you through famine and fire, through broken harvests and kingdoms undone. And when your hands shook reaching toward heaven, we answered before the prayer was finished and sung. But somewhere the stories grew softer, stranger than truth ever was. You forgot what the old gods promised and what they never once promised at all. Do you remember us, the old ones beneath the winter skies, the gods who stayed near the firelight long after the heroes all died? You ask us now for miracles, for painless roads untouched by scars, but we were never fairy godparents' love. We are the reason you survived the dark. During winter, the black iron waves and the splintering mast. You begged for calm while the heavens were roaring, and still we carried your frightened hearts back. Not through mercy untouched by suffering, not through wishes or shining gold light, but through stubborn hands, through rage and endurance, through teaching mortals how to outlive the night. I was there when your ancestors trembled, small against mountains and oceans and snow, and they did not ask gods to remove every sorrow, only for strength enough still to grow. But now you kneel wanting comfort, as though divinity softens the grave. And I do not know who told you the old gods were ever made that way. Do you remember us, the voices beside dying flames, the wanderers cloaked in the blizzard, who answered when no others came? You ask us now to spare you from every wound and every scar, but we were never fairy godparents' love. We are the gods that taught you who you are. We are not gentle stories for children, not polished halos above your bed. We are oath smoke beneath timber rafters. We are the names the desperate said. We are the howl beyond the village, the last warm cup before the storm, the hand at your shoulder whispering quietly, stand up, endure, continue on. And perhaps that sounds cruel now, but once you understood. Once mortals look the old gods in the eye and ask not for comfort, but courage. So do you remember us, before the stories turned mild, before every god became harmless and every prayer spoke only like a child? We loved you enough to leave you mortal, beside you through the stars. The fire burns low tonight, but low fire still keeps wolves away. Remember that.